shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Oh, by the way, if you ever speak disrespectfully again about my wife, I'll kill you. Sorry, that sounded like a joke. I will actually kill you.
Wait a second, wait.
Seeing her naked form strewn lazily across the bed, his eyes darkened with desire.
Here is reasons that you should be in therapy based on your middle grade books, part 2. Yes, I'm kidding, kind of. It is truly astounding to me how many people specially requested this one. No, you cannot end all of your deepest, most serious trauma with, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Or, but I'm just gonna let it rock. We're gonna say this together, you ready? That actually really hurt me, but I'm learning that I deserve better. You either are a narcissist or you can't stop dating them. Either way, you gotta cut it out. Although I will say, you do have the best stories at friend gatherings. I'll give you that. Stop wondering if you're good enough and just go do the thing. Go do the thing that you're so afraid you're not good enough for. Stop right now. Go do it. You're gonna kill it. You got this. So you have this crazy villain to streak, and yet you still struggle to set boundaries. Fascinating. Have you ever not had a hyperfixation like a day in your life? Like a day, I'm so serious. You're a lovely person, your friends like you, and you're not a burden. You just got the 1-2 punch of being an anxious people pleaser. Okay, so as a kid, you would leave out like crackers and jam, just in case like a fairy came by at night, which they never did. And as an adult, you keep texting that horrible person back, like one day they might respect you, even though they never will. Just leaving sweet little treats for gremlins wherever you go. Look, I really respect how you romanticize every little speck of your life, but your therapist does not. It's not real. Whatever your brain is showing you in the mirror is not an accurate depiction of reality. That's not what your body looks like, it's just control issues. I have horrible news for you that you already knew. Moving to a new place is not going to solve your problems. They will move with you. Still working through that high school trauma, huh? Godspeed. Oh, you don't need therapy? Because you got a tattoo instead? How's that working out for you? Is that just going really super well? Oh, no one has bigger dreams than you do, and no one falls for love bombing like you do. You know, I can't even get into this with you right now. Like, it's not even, I'm not even gonna quit your horrible job for fuck's sake.
I don't mean to be dramatic or anything, but if you hate this book, and I don't mean you dislike it, I mean like you strongly dislike it or you hate it, we actually can't be friends. And we should never speak in person or on the internet ever, because I would have to pre-apologize for the words that would come out of my mouth.
This is my audition for a man in a book. Action! My God, you're so ugly. I mean, look at you. I feel like peeling your skin off and cutting your head off and hanging it outside your family's house. You're so ugly. No, you didn't bring up my dad. Oh my God, how could you? You know how mean he was. Ugh, you're so gross. Kiss me though. Come on, just one little kiss. One little kiss. I'll growl. Roar! I'll growl again. Roar! Who did this to you? Oh my God, I thought about my dad again. Jesus, he was so mean, you don't even know. And that's why you're a whore. You're so ugly. Jesus, but kiss me. Oh my God, I love you. Did I say that? I don't mean it.
I have got a girl whose pussy is so good, if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
My parents warned me about drug and alcohol peer pressure, but you know what they didn't warn me about? The pressure of when everyone is talking about a book that you've not read yet. The pressure you feel to read that book. On an unrelated subject, I'm reading Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros for my own free will, obviously.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
Back the fuck up.
Bisexual character is being portrayed as villainous and promiscuous, contributes to bad stereotypes, and needs to be stopped. Are you talking? You're fine. Well then obviously, you're fine.
Oh no. I'm losing interest in what I'm doing.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
So my friend accidentally bought smut, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Hockey smut, no less. So he's in Barnes & Noble, looking for some books, stumbles upon this book called Him. He looks at the cover, reads the back, and he's like, oh my god, is this going to be a gay romance novel? Sort of like The Notebook, but with hockey players? Hell yes, I'm in, let's see. He goes to pay for the books, and it's on the bottom of the pile. She's scanning everything and then stumbles upon it and goes, oh, you thought you could sneak this in? And he's like, it was the first book I picked, and then piled everything on top of it. What's happening? And she's like, okay, let me show you some other books I think you're gonna like. Takes him by the hand, like brings him over to the smut books. And he's standing there and he's like, I don't want, that's not what I'm here for. Thank you so much though. And she's like, okay. Try and tell me you don't like book porn, sir. Okay. So he's reeling. He's like, why did this just happen? What is going on? What is this book? So he gets home and he immediately is like, I need to read this book. So he reads this book and he calls me. And he's like, Avery, I accidentally bought book porn. I'm like, how did it make you feel? And he's like, we're not discussing that. It's hysterical because when I tell you this is like such an innocent gay man, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm sure he has like thought these certain things, you know, at some point in his life, but like, he's like, the description, the things they did. He's like, I blushed. I'm like, listen, if anything, it just opened some new doors for you. Embrace it. Do not be ashamed and go in with confidence. Just so you guys can see, this is the book, Him, by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. If you have read this book, let me know, because I'm about to borrow it from him and read it. Actually, I don't think I want to touch it.
Yeah. Here he goes. So, what did he think? What did he think? I think he liked me. He threw me, slammed me a couple times, but he picked me back up. So, I mean, what did he think about y'all? Sort of the same deal, you know. Hey, bro, what about you, man? What do you think about you?
I think I care more about this than I did the normal red flag filter, so let's see what it tells me. What's my bookish red flag? This is clearly wrong, because I would never have more than one copy of the same book. I mean, who would do that? Seriously. This just proves that TikTok filters aren't always right.
Hello? You? No. Fuck. No, I'm not doing that.
The innocence is gone. Let that feel.
Why would you write this? Why would you write this book?
David, it was my understanding that I was not going to be managed.
What gave you that idea?
It was my understanding.
If you're a book collector like myself, I want you to witness this beautiful moment with me.
Crack the spine. They said it'll be fun.
I can't. It's so